Hi everyone, today is day 1 of our challenge. We're going to check if our glute muscles are activated or turned on.
What does it mean?
It means we need to check if our muscles are working or engaged while we are doing exercises, because if they are not active, the other muscles will compensate for our glute muscles and glute muscles stay weak. Because a lot of us are having sedentary jobs and these muscles, the fascia on muscles, recede and it stretches and muscles are getting soft. And because they are getting weak, we cannot work our glute muscles and we cannot have good posture. We cannot have healthy lower back. It's most of people have problems with lower back pain and exaggerated lower back, and also problems with hip joints. First of all, let's check if your glute muscles are activated. What you're gonna do, you're gonna send weight of your body on your one leg, right or left, either, and you bend your other knee a little bit and you lower down on one leg and check if your knee goes in or goes straight. If your knee goes in, it means your glute muscles are not active. And we need to straighten them. Also, it can mean you're just not having your balance of your weight in the right place. But it also might be because your glute muscles are not active. One more test to check it. You just try to remember, or just try to do a squat or similar exercise, and notice which muscles you feel more. Do you feel more your quad muscles, your hamstrings, or glute muscles? If you feel more your quad muscles or hamstring, it also means your glute muscles are not activated. We're gonna concentrate on each muscle. In our glute muscles, where we have our glute minimus, glute medius, and glute maximus. Let's start. So first exercise, we're going to strengthen our glute minimus, which is located here on our side. And you lay down on a floor, on a mat. You bring your shoulder down. You can hold your hand or bring your hand on the floor. You bend your front knee, the leg, what is on the floor, you bend your leg. And bring your left leg, the top leg, straight parallel to the floor. Your foot is not rotated to any way. You don't rotate your foot, because if you rotate your foot, you don't work the muscles what we are aiming today. Your foot is parallel to the floor. And slowly lift your leg up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. And notice if your muscles on this place are engaged. If they're not engaged, try to rotate your foot differently. Maybe your foot is not rotated correctly. And make sure you don't do this, so you don't send your bone in. You only lift your leg until it feels comfortable. If you notice your pelvis, your bones started to go toward your abdomen muscles, so stop in this place. Just lift very small range of motion just to feel engagement in this part of your muscles. You do this exercise about 8 to 12 times for the first day. And then you switch to other side. You switch to other side, you bend this time left knee, you bring your left shoulder on the floor. Your body is not rotated forward, your chest is open, your right leg, lift your right leg, you bring it parallel to the floor and lift. You do small range of motion, feeling your muscle is engaged in this place. If you think you might not doing it correctly, just record a video and send me a video and I'll try to correct you. 8 to 12 times. Next exercises we are going to do, it is similar exercises. You lay down on your right side, you bring your shoulder down, you bend your right elbow, your body is perpendicular to the floor, right knee bent about 90-degree angles, here 90-degree, and in between knee and your calf might be less. And again, you bring your left leg parallel to the floor. You don't rotate your foot to any side. Your foot is parallel to the floor. Relax your head down. Lift your leg up. Bring it forward. Lower down. Touch the floor. Lift and bring it back. Lift until it's parallel to the floor or a little bit up. Again, notice if your hip bone is going in, you stop lifting it and you bring it back. Touch the floor or almost touch the floor. Short movements, feeling your muscle on this place is engaged. And again, you do from 6 to 12 times. Notice how your muscles are engaged. If you feel like you cannot do more, maybe do 1 or 2 times, or you feel like it's enough for me, just 1 or 2 times more and you're done. And you switch to other side and you do exactly the same. You lay down, you lift the leg parallel to the floor, relax your head down, and start bringing your leg down and back. And again, pay attention so your hip bone is not going toward your abdomen muscles. You don't do this, you don't rotate it. Only lift and feel engagement. This exercise helps to strengthen glute minimus, and also because we are strengthening glute minimus, it helps to make our joints stable and our posture stable, and also support other muscles. So as I said, we need to strengthen each muscle to make the whole body work correctly. So next exercise is called clamshell. This exercise is targeting glute medius. You lay down on the floor, you bring your left shoulder down, you ground it, your head down, relax your head, you relax your neck. Your body, you don't round your shoulders down toward the floor. Your chest is open and your body is perpendicular to the floor. You bring your top foot on your bottom foot. In my case, my right foot on my left. You don't bring it back or forward. One foot on top of other foot. And for this exercise, I'm using a resistant band. You can do it with resistant band or without. If you do it with resistant band, make sure it's not too tight, because you need to perform exercise correctly. It's not important to do like very tight resistant band. Just try to make it correctly and it will really activate your muscles. Your knees on the same line and you bring your bend on your hips or your knees. Find the comfortable position so it stays on the same place. Relax your body and we open it until it's not important again to bring it your knee toward the ceiling. Ideally, you bring it toward the ceiling and your down hip stays grounded. But if you open about 45-degree angle and you feel your muscles, this part of your muscles are firing some pains or muscles, that means you do it correctly. And let's start. If you can open it really wide, that's good, but make sure you don't lift your hip up. And also, if you bring your feet more closer toward the glute muscle, you might feel your muscles are more active. Try to play here. Find the best position for you. Bring them toward the glutes, maybe a little bit back. Open up with inhale, close with your exhale. And again, we are doing 8 to 12 times on each side. And then you switch to other side. When you're done 8 to 12 times. And again, make sure your body is perpendicular to the floor, your one foot on other foot, and relax your head. So we don't stay on elbow. We lay down, make sure you do it. And start opening until you feel engagement in your glute muscle. And also make sure you don't do it very fast. Try to work it slow, and movements are not sharp. Smooth movements, smooth opening. We don't do this. See, then I do it really sharp, my bottom hip is going up. And again, you do 8 to 12 times for the first day. And let's do one more exercise, and it's gonna target in the glute maximus. We usually do it on our yoga class. You go on your all fours, you ground your hands, fingers are wide apart for good support, because we need good support to stay. Some people have weak wrists. Send weight of your body on your hands, your body parallel to the floor, your knees right under your hip bones, these bones, your knees under your hip bones, and they are not wider, they are not close to each other, they are about one hand apart. So as I said, on the same line with your hip bones, depends of your constitution. Try to keep your body parallel to the floor, your lower back neutral. If you notice you have small or huge back bend in your lower back, tilt your pelvis. So you should not have this. Tilt your pelvis forward to keep your lower back neutral. Send weight of your body on your hands a little bit, and you just lift your leg up. You keep your knee bent. You don't lift until this, because notice if you do this, you have this lower back bend, and your hip is opening to side, and muscle is not working correctly. So you just lift your leg parallel to the floor, lower down, inhale, lift, exhale, lower down. Try to keep weight of your body even on both hands. Notice if I send weight to my left hand, because it's easy to lift leg, my hip is going is not perpendicular to the floor, and it makes effect on our hip joint, so it can lead to injuries. Try to keep your body perpendicular to the floor, your hip perpendicular to the floor, and you lift. This exercise you can do from 10 to 12 times, noticing if your glute muscle is engaged. You might feel your hamstring is engaged. So if you have your hamstring is engaged, just text me and I'll tell you what to do. And then switch to other leg. And again, try to keep your weight of your body on your hands. If you notice you lean into your right, send weight of your body on your left hand and keep lifting your leg. Don't forget to breathe in all postures. Moving up or expanding, you inhale, and shortening, exhale, or closing. You do exhale in each exercises. And again, you perform this exercise 10 to 12 times. So this is all for today. We did 4 exercises. The first one was abduction, and the second one we did abduction and sending leg forward back. This is called rainbow. And the third one we did clamshell, and last one called quadruped hip extension with knee flexion. We do these exercises, each exercise from 8, or maybe if you feel you're really weak, from 6 to 12. Try to notice when you feel it's kind of enough for you, make 2-3 times more, and then you're done. You do 4 exercises and you repeat them 2 or 3 rounds. So this is gonna activate your glute muscles. Good luck. And also you can send me your videos and I can check your technique, and also send me what you feel. Do you feel the muscles I'm targeting, or you feel different muscles? So we need to check technique, and also you might have some your hamstring might take place instead of glute muscle. For this we'll do other practice. So let me know. Good luck.